Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And speaking of the game, let's get right to it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They start the drive with Martin. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On second down, Martin, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Throwing is Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
2nd and 10.
Cousins. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And got his man complete. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Five yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
Here's Cousins.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd and goal, Cousins. Touchdown! That's caught.
Kadarius Toney.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3-and-out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3-and-out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
I don't know, man.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3-and-out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3-and-out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3-and-out. I went 3-and-out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll run it.
God
Here's
damn.
Madden. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They snap it to Herbert. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Vernon Davis there to make the grab. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
8-6 the score after one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. That catch good for only a couple.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Fourth down, Cousins. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the NxtGen stats from this first half of action. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards and a giant first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw caught by Tony. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Cousins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll throw again. Cousins. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on!
Brandon Marshall, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Cousins will try and throw. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. Herbert on 1st down now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Antrell Roll with a pick. Pushing his way through. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half.
Looking touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half.
Here's a diving catch right side. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. To throw, Cousins.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Cousins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Toughest part, bro.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check. You not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look. Salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion. It's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking. Probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted. Playing all go, ain't no stopping in it. Look, so when you see me, I bought her a CC, and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse, disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest to vouch. They thought I was done, but all I got, you gotta pay money. Salute when you see me. Put in the corner, my runner gets you speed.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready. Let's play. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And his first look is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Caught right side. Davis. 7 yards the pick up there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They give to Martin. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there.
Well, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer John Lynch. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early.
Say what now?
If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem. They
What's that, with a Wu-Tang good?
And a chance to get back in it.
Alright, you win. You win. I'll tell you what. If you
now a first carry,
well, you ain't fucking gonna believe, but bet, that's a bet. I take that bet.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
I like it.
2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again to Henry.
Hey now, be careful.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Hey, Henry can truck a lot of people, but running light is not one of them.
For an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Burrow will throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jack Youngblood. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And down to the 20.
Hey, that was good. That was good.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Under the category of obvious, you hate getting
It's crazy because, like, if you juke yourself, like if you use the juke button, you get hit. But if you do the manual, just like run around them, it's good.
This is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle it and get him on the ground short of the first down marker.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now it's Burrow.
Wow.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Ezekiel Elliott from 13 yards out.
Hey, look, if it's a tie, we got to stick to the same thing.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score.
No, a bet is a bet, right? But I tell you what, though, to make it interesting, I go for 2 when I score.
Off it goes. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he will find his man Samuel.
He stepped out of bounds.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now it's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Martin. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Herbert off the play action. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
I mean, if you're going to leave him open, you know.
Before crossing over out of bounds. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. On 1st and 10, Herbert. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way.
That guy's name is Randy Moss. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Martin. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They try again with Martin. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Herbert as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Hester will get a shot. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half.
Hey,
you're watching.
I mean, you know.
On EA Sports.
I mean, you know.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for.
But you know what, though?
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Who you want to listen to? You said who now? Oh yeah, all right, I can do that.
Down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football
I can do
here,
that.
and we are back underway on EA Sports.
Hey, you a good sport, man.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have another first at the Panthers 37. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Junior Seau, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
But no takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Let's keep it going.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin.
Yeah, you changed my whole vibe with that one, man.
Down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing,
I was feeling dangerous until you said change the deuce.
Defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Now on 2nd and 13, Herbert. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. So
anybody else, I would never throw that pass. But Randy Moss, you know.
Again, Herbert. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
But if you got to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
It's caught by Davis. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby bad. Baby bad.
Now second down.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
On second down, it's Martin, and he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 23.
Programs I have to miss.
Herbert on third down now. Goes underneath to Martin. And they'll get this down to the 10. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
And here we are in the fourth quarter.
We can do this every weekend.
Drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That's Samuel caught left side. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to the ground, Martin. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Again, it's Martin. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Returnable here for Hester. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
I let my pop. Stop.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Give me that. Come on.
Linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
That one complete. Elliott. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Girls used to diss me. Now they write letters because they miss me. Stuff and stuff.
to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Consider the fool because
Nice
I dropped
work to
out
get
of high
7
school.
out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw, Burrow. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was that broke and I couldn't picture this.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing, Burrow.
Oh!
Incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Burrow.
Wow.
It's likely the game winner.
That's impressive, my boy. That is most certainly impressive.
Guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
You must have pitched it to Dion!
Shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
You must have pitched it to Dion!
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, no, no, sir. Not with 2 timeouts, is not.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass. And
that is... Hey, I can't be mad at that. That's a hell of a play. GG.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back.
Good fucking game.
They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So it's Washington getting the victory here, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Keep your hands high. Receive.
Herbert on first down now. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
I think that typically we expect teams to save their home run plays for later in the game when they feel like they have an advantage over a defense. But in this case, they thought they had the advantage right away and took the shot on the first play of the game and completed it successfully.
No gain on the play there, second down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Herbert. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Herbert now. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Cousins. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Whoa, man. Shit.
And all the way down to the 26. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Cousins. Flush to his right. Going for it all. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Drops it off to Martin. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Herbert. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more.
They went zooming past that number there. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert. And it's complete to Martin. Trucks over it, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. They'll roll him out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. A give to Martin here out of the gun. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult pull to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Play action now, Cousins. It's going to be caught by Moss. And And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, here's Herbert. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Space to run past the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. To the air again, Herbert. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jerry Rice there to make the grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. DeForest Buckner busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Final play of the half, Cousins. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. To throw is Cousins. Over the middle, that's...
Woo! Make him fumble, man.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Cousins now. Interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler M. Reed. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he went nowhere. Went backwards. Back to the 33. The tackle there by Sean Taylor.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. It's a point right there. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down. One goes backwards. Flushed out right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
Everything has been going their way for the most part. Yeah, I saw that lane start to develop. He took advantage of it. They'll run on first down.
Whoa!
Lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Damn.
10 yards on the play.
Oh,
and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Running on the rest, I've been from this shit. I could have been blows, but I said I'm real here. It's only by a house, fuck that. I'm buying jewelry, 3 phones, all up doing brick. Sunny in the first, running on the now zip. He on the island, all alone.
Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Come on, man. Your name Moss, man. Why the game disrespect my guy like that, man? That's Randy Moss, man. He catching that.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
From the gun, a give to Martin. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up 3rd and 10.
Kind of run two flags on bang. That's been years for the game. And just let no change.
And that is going to do
in
it
the dope game.
for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the map there. And at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Always keep it 100K.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. A first down throw for Cousins. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Throwing, Cousins.
Come on, get the ball.
Complete on the deep ball.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Again, it's Cousins. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, Cousins. And completes it again to Metcalf. And he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts. Herbert has it knocked free. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark. No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken from about the 12. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Herbert. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Coup for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off.
Supposed to hold me down. I was glad to see your smile.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Adafe Owe in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead. And
pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jack Youngblood providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the...
And you the stuff to hold me down. I wish I could see your smile. All that other shit don't mean nothing. I come from hustling, and I still remember all the love you ever gave me. I just wanted to gone off when I was 18, wrong. Really wrong about a lot of shit, I'm on my own. I'm on my own and I never quit, I'm doing good. There's a simple bring you to the hood and shit for us. I'm alone.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
set to go. Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from Cleveland.
Good back.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And you were supposed to hold me down. I wish I could see your smile. All that other shit don't mean nothing. I came from hustling, but I still remember honest like you ever carried me.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Vick. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Vick now. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Yeah, he'll be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. It's a play fake. Now Vick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Got burned.
This is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. C.D. Lamb, 34 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, Herbert goes underneath to Martin. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 25 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And that is caught. It's Davis. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. Now a throw here to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Herbert back to the air.
Terrible pass, man.
Be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 3rd down, Vick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something they can't...
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Now a dump off here complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jerry Rice. 33 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive.
I like Pittsburgh.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you cut down your field in a big way.
Even though I like Pittsburgh, though, I'm from South Carolina. So, to represent for South Carolina, right?
And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the
I play with the Carolina Panthers as my thing. Right. Anybody that know me know that you will see Steelers attire everywhere if I'm around. But these people on the internet don't know me. So
from the shotgun, here's Herbert.
I need a catch on that. So Urban_SC, that's Urban_South Carolina. With the Carolina Panthers as my team.
But how about a little credit to the defense?
But that's just how I go.
That incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert.
That's a dumb pass. I fucked myself up.
Greedy Williams picks it off.
No, do not touch him.
And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
I'm going to leave the running back open just to see if he's paying attention.
Trying to shake off the interception.
He got him.
Dancing to his left. He's got it. Complete. Now the Browns.
All right, damn that running back. I can't leave him open.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw coming for Vic.
That'll be caught by Hester. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Michael Vick. Steps away to his left.
God damn, he is eating.
It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Browns. Devin Hester, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Randy Moss, 79 yards. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
That's how we gonna do that.
Vick operating on first down. Out to his left.
Bro, Dion getting burnt? Are you serious right now? Dion getting burnt? Deion Sanders.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. Vick will look to throw on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A second down throw for Vick. Being chased out left. This one taken in by Hester. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Come on, man. I need a high point like fucking Brandon Moss. You're throwing it to Randy Moss. I need you to high point it to the point where nobody else can catch it except Randy Moss. That's what I expect on that, man.
So here's Here's Vic following the interception.
Open.
Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone.
I'm about to call this quits, man.
Cleveland. Michael Vick scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his left. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
I don't know, man. Sometimes Madden on your side, and sometimes Madden is not. But there's no way I got a guy in the hard flash. I had 2 guys in front of him, and he still caught it.
And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
He's going to cover 2, but for some reason he's covering all the way down the field instead of stopping in those flats, which is weird to me.
Don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Yep,
And now here's
that's the game.
another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they will be set up now as he brings us.
I'm not going to start the recording. I'm going to go straight into Call of Duty, man. 2 and 3 so far. Could be better.
Flow, but we started from the gutter. Starting like no one stunning. She curved back then, came back, so I swung her. I ain't going out like no sucker. Had to let it burn like Usher. Gave a rush for an hour, Chris Tucker. You can never stand for another. I had to.